Try to explain, Kathy, why yung position nila na makuha mo na yung mga ebidensya and to set aside yung technicalities for a later date ay yung tamang direksyon. But when things happened already and this day became a debate on technicalities.
At hiniling din ni Congressman Kimbo na ituloy na yung trial habang hindi pa napagdidesisyonan itong mga mahalagang matters na natalaki kanina. At kasama natin ngayon ay si Senator Bongbong Marcos para ilahad sa atin kung ano yung views niya doon sa mga naganap kanina. Ano po yung masasabi niyo doon sa mga napag-usapan kanina sa
I would like to take a little issue with your saying that these are technicalities. Because what is being decided right now are fundamental issues, hindi talaga technicalities. It is not, because whether or not the evidence that the prosecution would now like to bring to enter into court is subject to whether or not it is decided by the chair that they are admissible. And whether or not they are admissible is dependent upon the decision as to whether or not we will accept as a charge the ill-gotten allegation or non-allegation of within the articles. But that's why there was a discussion as to why it was not included on the grounds in the Article 2 of the grounds for impeachment.
It would have come up later or early. It had been raised earlier, Senator. Mukhang it came up today and the Senate body gave it the entire day. Are you happy that it happened today and not later?
I think there was. I don't think we had a choice because we are already at that point that they're not just entering, not offering, but entering evidence. And at each point, whether or not that is admissible is a key question. So we cannot proceed further until that question is resolved. And that is, and to resolve that question, that is why the Senate President had asked both sides to submit memoranda on their arguments on the issue. The defense gave their memorandum around noontime today, and the Senate President gave the prosecution a deadline of 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Because again, although they had asked for 3 days, he said that it has to be done tomorrow morning, so that otherwise we cannot proceed. So we cannot wait 3 days for the memorandum. Study of that memorandum will bring us to next week. So kaya minamadali niya ng konti because of course it is in everyone's interest that no more delays are
So sa tingin niyo po ay hindi dapat magpatuloy itong paglilitis hanggat hindi nasasagot lahat ng mga katanungan na napag-usapan?
Well, I think just that basic question, yun lang pinag-uusapan, na napag-usapan kanina. Kung tatanggapin nga na allegation, halimbawa, yung ill-gotten, yung akusasyon ng ill-gotten wealth na nasa loob ng Article 2. Dahil nga sinasabi, ang listahan ng grounds ng impeachment ay nakalagay sa title ng bawat article, hindi naman nakalagay doon. So that's one issue. The other issue is whether or not it is, whichever way it is decided, which rules do we apply? Do we apply rules of a criminal proceeding, of an administrative proceeding, or a civil proceeding? Now, everyone, I think, parang sa pag-uusap kanina, mukhang sang-ayon naman lahat na hindi naman dapat na mahigpit na susundan ang criminal, ang rules for a criminal proceeding. Ngunit kung saan magiging maluwag at kung saan magiging mahigpit, ay yan ang kailangan magdesisyonan. Para nang sa ganon, makapag-ruling na ang chair at kung tatanggapin ang ebidensya.
Senator, nabanggit ng prosecution panel kanina na medyo feeling nila nagiging masyadong stricto in the past few days at nagiging parang criminal proceeding na daw. Sa tingin niyo, ano yung sa performance ni Senator Enrile as presiding officer? Sa tingin niyo po ba na ayon dun sa kabuang sentiment ng Senate as a tribunal yung kanyang mga decision and how he handled the last few days?
Well, siya mismo ang nagsabi na yan ang kanyang batayan, na yung mga the rules of court, the rules of evidence, yun ang kanyang ginagamit na batayan para nga magdesisyon. But you have to understand, he is a lawyer and he is a very experienced and a very good lawyer. And so he will resort to the rules as have been, as he said, tested through time. However, I think he also made very clear that he is open to any other kind of interpretation. So kanyang sinasabi, kung siyang masusunod, susundan niya. Because if you remember, on the very first day of the trial, sinabi na niya, it is neither a criminal nor a civil case. It is, however, more akin to a criminal case. I remember it very well, that phrase that he used. And so that is his tendency, that is his inclination, and that is what he has been applying. And in that regard, masasabi niya, he has been consistent in applying that to guide. There is an argument from the defense side that no, it should not be a liberal interpretation of criminal procedure, but it must be a strict one. And the other side is saying that, as understandably, that no, we must have a completely liberal interpretation, and that we should only follow the rules of an administrative proceeding. So, of course, you can see that they have taken, the court will have to decide, the Senate President will have to decide which interpretation to use.
Para sa inyo po, ano po bang, saan pong aspeto dapat mag-relax ng rules ng Senado?
Well, tingnan muna natin, kasi I don't want to prejudge this because it may come, baka magkabutuhan. So, bago magbutuhan, gusto ko sana makita yung parehong memorandum. Nakita ko na, pero mabilis ko lang pinasa yung memorandum na galing sa defense, yung prosecution bukas pa. So, bago ako makapagsabi na ano sa aking tingin ang mas magandang paraan, ay pakinggan muna natin, basahin ko muna yung mga argumento tungkol.
Maraming salamat po, Senator Marcos.
Okay, thank you.